Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 returns to offer a realistic survival and adventure experience in the brutal world of the Middle Ages. Set in the chaos of medieval Bohemia, a world full of historical details awaits you at every turn. Continuing where the story of the first game left off, this sequel requires you to make tough decisions and forge your own path as you develop your character. The graphics and environmental details are stunning. From lush green valleys to narrow stone-paved streets, every area is meticulously crafted. The combat system again stands out with its realism. Each conflict turns into a separate struggle with the use of swords, armor variety, and strategic moves. In addition, the game's dynamic weather and survival elements, such as hunger and fatigue, make every moment even more realistic. If you are looking for a deep and detailed medieval experience that remains true to historical accuracy, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 offers an adventure that will fully satisfy you.
Take cover!
Crimson Desert is perfect for those who want to explore the harsh face of the Middle Ages. You are trying to survive as the mercenary Macduff in the dark and merciless lands of Pywell. Here, not only the enemies, but even nature itself is full of threats. Thanks to the detailed graphics of the game, you find yourself completely in this world. The landscapes extending from the mountain peaks to the valleys are fascinating. This world, prepared with the power of the Black Space Engine, offers the player a visual feast in every scene. The fighting mechanics are fluid and strategic. You need to make quick decisions in every encounter. You need to be not only a strong warrior, but also an agile tactician. As the story progresses, an adventure woven with themes of loyalty and betrayal draws you in. If you want to embark on an epic adventure in a medieval atmosphere, Crimson Desert is waiting for you. This remake, where Gothic 1 meets modern graphics, introduces itself to the new generation while giving old players nostalgic moments. The dark and dangerous world of the original game is reborn with renewed graphics and detailed visual effects. The harsh atmosphere of the colony island is full of dangers waiting for you at every corner. With the immersive story structure, you are not only trying to survive, you are also fighting to gain power and respect. Thanks to the advanced character animations and environmental details, you feel every moment even more realistic. With the improvements made especially in the fighting mechanics and character development, the gameplay is smoother than ever. If you like old-school RPGs, you should definitely give this renewed legend a chance. Blight Survival puts you in a brutal medieval world ravaged by a plague, struggling to survive. In this dark world, you have to face both human enemies and creatures transformed by the plague. The game's atmosphere keeps you on your toes with foggy forests, rotten lands, and ruined castles. The graphics are quite impressive. Every detail makes the dark theme and dangers feel more intense. The combat mechanics are also realistic enough to make it difficult for you to survive. You need to use both your speed and strategy using medieval weapons, such as swords, bows, and the like. It is imperative that you develop not only raw power, but also clever tactics. Blight Survival combines survival elements with medieval darkness, offering the player a unique experience. While the dangers of this world full of zombies lurk around every corner, you will need courage and careful steps to progress. For those looking for an immersive and challenging survival experience in a medieval atmosphere, Blight Survival is a game not to be missed. Doom: The Dark Ages revives classic Doom action in medieval darkness. The fast-paced battles we are accustomed to take place this time in a universe filled with magic, swords, and ancient monsters. The atmosphere of the game is quite impressive with Gothic castles, dark dungeons, and gloomy landscapes. Supported by detailed graphics, this world offers a brand new experience specific to the medieval theme while preserving Doom's iconic speed and brutality. In fights, you need to arm your sword and use your magic skills to deal with difficult enemies. Each encounter is adrenaline-filled and requires strategic thinking. For those who want to see the classic elements of the Doom series in a completely different time, Doom: The Dark Ages offers an action not to be missed. Alkahest is an action-adventure RPG developed by Push On that invites players to an immersive adventure in a dark medieval world. As the youngest son of a small lord, you find yourself in the middle of a dangerous adventure while investigating strange goblin attacks on the border of the kingdom. The most striking aspect of the game is the combat system based on interaction with the environment. You can use the elements in the environment to defeat enemies. You can knock down a tree to open your way, push enemies into a cliff, or pull them into flames. The alchemy system is also quite deep. You can prepare potions, weapon oils, or traps with the materials you collect to gain an advantage in battle. Each encounter requires strategy and forces you to try different tactics. For those looking for an alchemy and action-packed adventure in a medieval atmosphere, Alkahest offers an extraordinary experience. Outward 2 puts you in a ruthless medieval world to survive again. The game's atmosphere is full of wild nature, harsh climate conditions, and dangerous creatures. You start as an ordinary adventurer in this world, and you have to pay attention to many details from finding food to taking precautions against diseases to survive. One of the most striking features of Outward 2 is the prominence of difficult combat mechanics and strategic tactics. The right equipment, the right preparation, and a careful plan are required to achieve success in battles. In addition, the exploration elements of the game are also quite impressive. You have to discover new places and face the unknown at every step. The advanced details in the graphics and atmospheric visuals bring you closer to this ruthless world. For those looking for an experience full of survival and exploration in a medieval atmosphere, Outward 2 offers an unmissable adventure. Avowed opens the doors to a dark adventure set in Obsidian's fantasy world of Yora. This action RPG, which blends medieval atmosphere with magic and war, takes place in the Pillars of Eternity universe. Players customize their characters and confront enemies with magic and weapon skills. Thanks to the detailed graphics prepared with Unreal Engine 5, everywhere from gloomy dungeons to battlefields illuminated with magic is a visual feast. The combat system makes every encounter strategic with both magic and melee options. As you progress through the mysterious ruins of Eora, you encounter complex stories and secrets to be discovered. Avowed promises a unique experience for those who want deep story and action in a fantasy medieval world. Dungeons & Kingdoms offers a medieval adventure where you try to survive by establishing your own kingdom. While leading a group of refugees, you need to explore a world full of dangers and develop your own village. Thanks to the modular building system, you can build unique structures, collect resources, and grow your kingdom with strategic decisions. But it is not limited to settlement. You enter wild dungeons, face monsters, and seize important resources for the development of your kingdom. It is also possible to discover new areas and complete various quests in the wide open world. This game, which brings the medieval atmosphere to life strongly, promises an ideal experience for those who love strategy and role-playing elements. Chrono Odyssey is an MMORPG where you can travel through time and fight in the mysterious and dangerous world of the Middle Ages. The game, developed with Unreal Engine 5 technology, draws attention with its visuals and details. Players have the ability to control time thanks to a special artifact called the Chronotector. This power provides advantages such as freezing enemies or undoing moves and contributes greatly to strategy in battles. A huge open world to be explored and an atmosphere full of challenges in every corner are offered. This game, where you need to show both your combat skills and your ability to use time, brings together medieval-themed action and strategy. In this universe where you control time, it is possible to live every moment to the fullest.